A promise kept in Sparklewood. In the heart of Sparklewood, Pip the fox and Blythe the bunny were preparing for the big forest feast. Blythe handed Pip a heavy, shimmering jar of golden honey. "Pip, do you promise to bring this to the meadow before the sun sets?" Blythe asked seriously. Pip gave a determined nod. "I promise, Blythe. I will be there no matter what." Pip began his journey through the tall grass, holding the jar carefully. Suddenly, Wix the squirrel scampered down from a tree. "Pip, you have to come see the great waterfall," Wix shouted, bouncing with energy. "It's making a giant rainbow right now." Pip looked toward the waterfall and then back at his heavy jar. He really wanted to see the rainbow. "I'm sorry, Wix," Pip said firmly. "I made a promise to Blythe to get this honey to the feast. I can't play until my job is done." Wix stopped jumping and looked at Pip with respect. As Pip continued, he reached the edge of the bubbly brook. The wooden bridge had been washed away by the rain. Bluey the bird flew down and landed on a rock. "The water is too deep for a fox, Pip," Bluey chirped. "You'll never get that jar across." Bluey flapped his wings and pointed toward a row of slippery stepping stones. "I can show you where to step," Bluey offered. Pip took a deep breath. He held the honey jar tight against his chest and stepped onto the first stone, following Bluey's lead above him. Just as Pip reached the other side, he tripped over a tangled root. The jar flew from his paws and rolled toward a dark, thorny bush. "Oh no, my promise!" Pip cried out. Suddenly, Barnaby the kitten poked his head out from behind the thorns. Barnaby used his quick paws to stop the jar just before it hit a sharp rock. "Don't worry, Pip. I've got it," Barnaby meowed. He gently nudged the jar out of the thorns and back toward the path where Pip was standing. Pip checked the jar to make sure it wasn't broken. "Thank you, Barnaby. You saved the feast," Pip said. Barnaby wagged his tail. "Can I help you carry it? It looks very heavy." Pip smiled, and the two new friends walked toward the meadow together. At the edge of the great meadow, the sky was turning orange and pink. Blythe the bunny was waiting by the long wooden table. She kept looking at the forest path, wondering if Pip would make it before the sun disappeared. Suddenly, Pip and Barnaby burst through the bushes. Pip was tired, and his fur was a little messy, but he was smiling wide. He held the golden honey jar up high for Blythe to see. "I made it. I kept my word," he called out. Blythe ran over and gave Pip a big hug. "I knew you could do it, Pip," she said happily. Pip set the honey jar in the center of the table. "It wasn't easy," Pip admitted, "but keeping a promise is more important than anything else." As the feast began, Wix and Bluey joined the group. They all sat together under the stars, sharing the delicious honey. Pip felt a warm glow in his heart, knowing that his friends could always count on him to keep his word.